In Photoshop, you can use workspaces to store information about your panels positions, the panels you're displaying, as well as the various tools, as well as the position of this option bar or control bar, as well as shortcuts and much, much more. So workspaces, window and workspace. So you can see you've got a range of ones: essential, 3D, motion, painting, photography and graphic. So you decide, I want to work in graphic and web design. So let's just click that, and all the panels you can see now are set up for graphic and web. Things like character, paragraphs, properties, libraries, layer comps and so on. They're all set for that. Or maybe you want 3D, so window, workspace and go for 3D. So that's very minimal in that sense. You've got these all down here, which you can also use, and the tools will change. But you also notice you've got window and workspace, as well as ones here, the custom ones. So I've got a very basic one. So I'm just going to select that. So very basic, minimal amount of tools, minimal amount of panels, and also this position is still stored there. So, but what you can do, you can drag it. So you can position it there, and you might say, well, I don't really want the library, and you can delete that. So once you've done that, what you can then do is you can go here and say window, workspace, and you can reset it. So if you want to reset it, because you think, oh, you know what, I do want the library, but I don't want to bring back obviously via the libraries, but I can just go reset, very basic. Straight away puts that back there, that control bar or options, as well as libraries. So it's stored there again. And the tools. Again, if I modify the tools, you can always add some more tools. And again, that will be, again, restored if you use the reset. So window, workspace, and you can go down here and say photography. So photography. In photography, you get a whole range of things. Maybe you move adjustments and libraries. But now maybe you might force this by accident off the screen. It can happen if you change the size of the screen, all those sort of things. Or you drag this off, and it might just go off the screen. Well, you can reset it and restore it for this workspace. Go to window, workspace, and down here and reset photography. So again, it will force it back to as it was. Window, workspace, and now what you can do, you can maybe want to create another one. And you can see you've got a new workspace. So let's just quickly just change this. I'm just going to subtle change this. So library, put that there. I want it there. I want the histogram there. Maybe change the tools. You can see you've got a long list of tools there. You could change some of these. You've got edit toolbar. So edit toolbar. And you might decide, I don't want the art there, or I don't want that, don't want that. I'm just doing this quickly. But say you just go and select a few of these and done. Just reduce it down. Maybe you want that position to be not there, but down here. You can then go to window and workspace. And this time, create a new workspace. And again, let's go for XYZ, you have to give it a name, so XYZ1. Also, what it does, panel locations are saved, that's by default. But you can also go for keyboard shortcuts, so you can store those. So any changes you make in this workspace are stored then. Also menus, so you can change the menus, you can tweak things, and toolbar. So that's changed. Obviously, any changes there are stored as well. And click Save. And that's stored away in new one. Window, workspace, and XYZ1. So I might go for essential again. Go back to that. Window, workspace, and XYZ1. And you can see it's returned to the way it was, and that's gone down to there. You'll notice you can also go to workspace, and you can go down here and you can delete a workspace. Now you can't delete the one you're actively working on. Won't allow that. So delete workspace. Select that, and you've got this drop down, and you can see you can delete the XYZ or the very basic. I'm just going to delete this one. So delete XYZ, but you can see all these are available as well. All the custom workspaces you can delete, but it will go, say 3D, any of those. But I'm going with the XYZ, so delete, yes. So delete it, it's gone. So window, workspace, you can notice now XYZ is gone. Also, if you go and delete, say, a workspace such as graphic and web, so delete workspace, you can go there and you can delete it. Yes. And you can delete all the other workspaces as well. If you want to bring them back, what you need to do is go to here and settings, and preferences, etc., and go to Workspace. And you've got here a few things like various things, large tabs, etc. But down the bottom, you've got Restore Default Workspaces. So just click that. Been restored, click OK, OK, and Window, Workspace, and you've got them back as before. So, also there's an option here for Lock Workspace. So what's that? Well, if you go to Lock Workspace, so just select that, and try and move things, it does seem to not actually do that. However, if you go to Window, Workspace, and Essentials, let's just go for that. So now, Window, Workspace and Lock, it doesn't move. This does seem a bit of an odd feature that it moves the other one first. But if you actually go back to it, Window, Workspace and XYZ, you can see that it still moves it. Maybe custom ones work slightly different from the other ones. Adjustments moves as well, but Window, Workspace, Painting, they don't move. Some slightly odd there. But still, you can see the basic idea for Lock feature. Well, I hope you found this tutorial of interest. Any questions, please let me know in the comments below. A like or dislike, always appreciated. Always adding new videos about Photoshop, also Affinity Photo, Affinity Designer, and also many others all the time. So please subscribe to the channel. Thank you much.